Hey guys, Lancey here. Following on from my XDefiant review, I've been playing the game a lot more. I still maintain I don't think the game does anything new or bold, but for some reason I keep coming back to it, both solo and in a party with friends. My XDefiant experience kind of reminds me of when Splitgate released, because that game was super fun and it dropped off a bit, and as of this video's release, that game is virtually dead, and I don't want XDefiant to end up like that, because I really enjoy playing this game, and I think there are some improvements Ubisoft can make to help maintain the player base. So without further ado, here are 5 things I want to see added to XDefiant. First and foremost is content. The game has just released for free, and there are 5 modes across 14 different maps, 5 factions, and 24 weapons. I really appreciate all the stuff we have got, but if the game wants a player base to remain engaged, we need more content over time. New weapons and maps will always be welcomed, more factions will offer new ways to play. It will be good to see some new modes. I'm surprised there isn't a one life mode of some description in this game. I understand that they may need to rebalance the factions for it, but it'll be a nice addition for sure. A key thing I really want to see XDefiant do is events. Halloween events, Christmas events, other seasonal updates filled with maybe limited time modes or reskinned maps would be a fantastic feature. I could see Dumbo becoming a night map with snow and Christmas lights all throughout, or even see Times Square get similar treatment. I'm sure that Ubisoft will be updating the store with a variety of cosmetics, but we need to see that followed through with content that gives new players new ways to play. Also, just quickly on the content, I get that this is a free game and there's going to be a lot of monetization in the store with weapon skins and skins for your factions, but surely they could add some free skins as well. Doesn't have to be anything too crazy, of course, but just something that maybe we can even grind to with challenges or XP rewards. I don't know, just something extra there for the free plays would be pretty cool. Now at number 2 is UI changes. I didn't realize until I played more and more of this game, but there are some very odd UI decisions that I just don't get. Firstly, the biggest issue I have is with understanding challenge progression when it comes to unlocking new weapons. When you go into your loadout and try to equip a new weapon that is locked, it will say the weapon is unlocked via challenge, but if you want to actually see the challenge, you have to leave the loadout, go into profile, challenges, base, then find your weapon, and only then will you know what you need to complete. I don't understand why it just can't outright say in the loadout screen when I look at the weapon. Also, having map votes kind of displaced on the right hand side and in a smaller tile panel, I just feel that people often miss it, and there have been so many times where I've seen no votes being put for any map option. Maybe swap it with challenges so it's more in the middle of the screen and have that panel be a bit bigger. At the moment, I feel like it's kind of off to the side and gets overlooked. Also, in a game when I want to change my loadout, changing loadout is the second option on the pause menu, and I find that a bit weird because I keep accidentally changing my faction instead. Me personally, I would like to see that swapped and have the loadout on top and the faction as second, but maybe that is just me being pedantic. What I will say though, is the banner that comes up saying creating match mid-lobby that locks you from editing loadouts or viewing progression, that is really annoying. And I'd love if there was a fix for that, because this game just throws you into lobbies and games really, really quickly. So having that time to go and make those edits to my loadout, that would be really cool. Okay, for number 3, a kill cam when I get killed would be nice. But I'm really surprised there is no final kill cam or play of the game at the end of the match. I don't hate the screen at the end of the game where we can commend teammates, but I think showing off a game-winning moment would be really cool instead of just the small piece of text saying I had the most block damage in the game. Despite having a 3 KD, the block damage is more impressive. I don't even get that. But I'm really surprised that there isn't a play of the game feature already, and I really hope we can see that feature soon. For number 4, a bit of a small one that I really miss from previous shooters, and that is a fully fledged combat record. At the moment, it is pretty bare bones with faction playtime and very limited performance stats. I would love to see a more updated combat record tailored to each faction and more comprehensive stat tracking instead of just the normal KD, win-loss, score, and skill ratings. Finally, at number 5 is balancing updates. I think Ubisoft need to be listening to community feedback and be prepared to tweak some of the weapons and abilities with balancing changes. At the moment, Echelon appears to be the standout faction, giving out wall hacks whilst remaining hidden on the radar. It's proving to be the community's favorite faction, and plenty of my games have been filled with constant radar hacks. On the weapon side of things, I maintain that many of the weapons are viable. There are some though which are quite strong. The ACR is pretty good, my personal favorite being the MP7, which makes using nearly any other SMG in the game pointless because it's just an insane beast. Running around corners, jump shotting enemies, and pairing it with the Echelon wall hacks just allows me to pre-fire people who have absolutely no chance. Now, this is normal for a shooter to release and have a meta develop. That's not out of the ordinary, but I do hope Ubisoft offers some balancing tweaks just so it can give other weapons and factions a chance to shine and even mix up the gameplay a little. Anyway, those are the 5 things I would love to see added or updated to XDefiant. I'm still really enjoying this game, like I said. When I've got a free hour or two and I'm not doing any other reviews, or I've just got a bit of time between other projects, I always like to really dive into this game, and it's really good fun, and it kind of scratches that Call of Duty itch. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoy this video, and also leave a comment. I'd like to hear what you think about the game, maybe what you think about these changes that I'm proposing could be added, or if you've got your own ideas that you'd like to see added to XDefiant. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss another video, and thanks for watching. Lancey out.